Hello and welcome to today's video. In this video we are going to be making a Plumbob. So yeah, I guess let's just get into it. So I've got two types of glue. I've got a Pritt stick and I also got this glue. It's meant to be for jewellery making. I've actually brought it for a different project I'm working on, but I thought it might actually be a bit of extra stability when I use the wire. I've got a headband to attach this onto. I feel like you could use a headband or a hat or a cap or anything you'd put on your head you can attach it onto. And then got some wire and some sheets of this card. It does actually look pretty green on camera, so I'm quite happy about that. When I ordered it, it said green, but I thought it looked more blue, but it does look quite green on the camera, so that's pretty good. But obviously it doesn't need to be green, it can be any coloured card, or you can just use cardboard and paint it afterwards. It doesn't really matter. Plumbobs can be any colour, just the most recognisable colour is green, which is why I was aiming for it. I went onto Google and typed in 4-sided pyramid, found a template. So this corner and this corner are the width of an A4 piece of paper, and printed it out and cut it out. You can do this, or you can make the template yourself if you want to. It's just a square with 4 triangles coming off of it and a little tab so that you can stick it all together. So I'm going to move the camera angle down and I'll show you exactly what I'm doing. So I've got our nice green coloured card and I'm going to turn it upside down. I'm going to place on the template, and with a pencil I'm just going to draw around the template. So there's one, and I'm going to see if I can fit the other one on, and I think I can. So I'm also going to trace around this one. There we go. Now that we've got both of these, I'm going to cut them out. Okay, now what you should be left with is 2 of these that look kind of like windmills. So now I'm going to go back to our original template, and where the flaps are, I'm going to cut those off. Put the template back on. There we go, lovely. And what I'm then going to do is where the tabs should be, I'm just marking it with a pencil line. There we go. And I will do this to the other one later, but we're just going to need work on the one now. So I put those pencil lines, I'm going to get the scissors and I'm just going to score them. So actually it would probably be best if I use a ruler for this. And I feel like one of the good things about this DIY is that all of it except for the wire you probably already have, like in some capacity. Okay, and then I'm also just going to score from corner to corner so that we've got our square. This will just make it a little bit easier to fold. Now I'm going to fold it all together just to make sure it's the right shape and it's all going to go together. So perfect, that fits pretty well. Right, I'm happy with that. Before I actually glue it all together, this is going to be our top piece of the 2. So this is going to be on the top, this other one will be on the bottom. So I actually want to poke the wire through here. So here is our wire. It is just called aluminium wire, and it was the 2mm one I went for. So I'm going to get, it's straight. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to mark the middle. So I'm going to just poke it through. Can you see? Poke it through this side. Perfect. Take it back out and then put it through the other side. So I better turn the camera angle up. So I've now got that poked through the top like that, and I'm actually going to glue it down, I think. And this is where I thought it was worth probably just using a bit of the jewellery glue. So I don't think you need to glue it down. That to me looks like it would just stay as it is. But I'm just going to add a little bit. I'm going to add a little bit of glue just to make sure that that's not going to come back through. I think the best way is probably just going to be to add it onto the wire. And I feel like Pritt stick or a glue gun or anything like that would also work just fine. This is just, I'd already got it, so might as well use it. And then I'm going to lift this up and hold it all there as it sticks. Okay, so I've probably messed this up a bit. It's actually saying it's going to take quite a while to stick. It says 48 to 72 hours, which I'm not going to wait for. I'm just going to stick some tape over the top and hopefully it'll stay. Now for the actual pyramid, what we're going to do is on the flaps, just going to get our glue. I'm actually just going to put it on all of them and then stick them all together at once. And we're just pulling it all together, and there we go. Now I'm just going to hold it still for maybe a minute or two just to make sure that all of the sides have stuck together. Perfect. I'm just going to leave that to the side and hopefully it'll keep sticking. What I'm actually going to do is I'm just going to shove a little bit of that brown tape that I used on the inside around it. You don't need to do this, I'm just being impatient, not wanting to hold it. So that's out the way. Let's now do everything we did on that one for this other one. So okay, that all folds up how we want it to, so now it's time to attach it to the other piece. Now, I definitely don't need all of this wire, so I'm just going to take it to about there and cut it. There we go. And then what we're wanting to do is the square on the bottom and the square on this top piece want to touch again in the middle. So I'm going to do another little cross to find our middle piece. There we go. So you can kind of see the Plumbob starting to take shape now. Okay, so I will say they don't quite match up perfectly, but that doesn't really matter. What I'm going to do is I'm going to connect these two together. Okay, so I'm going to start folding this up and then I will also use the tape to connect these together. And again, I'm just going to hold it until it's kind of in a good place. And there we go. Now, I think this is looking quite good. My hope is it'll dry pretty quickly and then I can get to attaching it to the headband. I'm now realising I didn't even need anywhere near this much wire. I cut off all of this. I don't know what I thought I was going to be doing with it, but yeah, I'm probably going to have it like a bit there and then wrap it around the headband. So yes, I reckon about that high off looks pretty decent. So go in the middle of the headband and just start wrapping. And there is the Plumbob. I think it looks quite cool, and obviously you could attach this to basically anything. I'm going to actually go and eat my tea and leave it to dry for a bit, and then I'll take all the tape off and we'll get the whole effect. Hello! This is the finished look. I'm really happy with it. I think it looks really cool and I really like that it's shiny. I have seen some online that light up, so I might have to try that at some point, but for now I'm really happy with this, and I think it would make such a easy and simple Halloween look. Like, you can wear whatever you want, but it's now a Halloween look. But yeah, this is a really simple and easy way to make a Sims Plumbob. Yeah, so I've put it on a headband, which we saw the process to. Also, you could get a cap or a woolly hat, either your own that you don't mind putting a hole in, or just get one from like a charity shop. Put a hole in the top and just bend the metal round, and I think it'd look cool like that as well. I'm really impressed with how much you can't see. Like, you have to really look to see the little metal wire. I feel like it blends in quite nice. Like, it really does look like it's just floating. So yeah, I'm really happy with this. I hope that you found this helpful and easy to follow. If you do have any questions or anything at all, leave it in the comments down below and I'll try my best to get back to you. So yeah, do give this video a like if you enjoyed it, subscribe down below if you'd like to see more like this, and if you do subscribe, I'll see you next time. Bye!